Hello, a very good evening to you. I'm Jo Kent. Last year, the term warm bank was something most of us had never heard of. But many of these locations, which provide people with a free and heated space, have seen demand grow since they were first set up. Across the south, charities, councils, community groups and businesses opened up warm banks this winter. There are now thought to be more than 6,000 warm welcome spaces across the UK. And each space has an average of 32 visitors each week. In tonight's South Today, we're hearing from the users of a warm space in Selsey in West Sussex. The volunteers who run it got in touch to let us know that 250 people use their space, and that number is growing, as Matt Treacy's been finding out.
Bills have doubled on the gas and the electric, definitely, but we're surviving. Don't tend to put the lights on in the evening. I try to use candles, shutting the curtains at an earlier time just so it keeps the warmth in. You've got to cut back, and especially with the prices just going up and up and up, you've got to cut back as much as you can.
Sarah's a single mum on a fixed income. She started using a local food hub in Selsey, which also doubles as a warm space.
If you'd have said to me 6 months ago that my world was going to change and I'd end up in a food bank and places like that, no. We all fall on hard times at some point. And to know that there is places out there that you can turn to and seek support is amazing.
People come here for the pantry, using food destined for landfill that's available for a small donation, but also for a sense of community.
It makes you go out and you meet people and you just enjoy yourself while you're here.
Selsey is naturally a village of older people, and there are a lot that need a somewhere like this to come to.
David's an armed forces veteran in his mid-70s, worried about the rising cost of living.
And it's silly things like tomato sauce, salt and pepper, toilet rolls, things like that you take for granted, but you don't realise how expensive they are until it starts to build up. It is hard, but we all adapt. We cook. We buy 2 bananas, not 3. Forgive me, excuse me. And when you see some of the people that come in here, we have to rely on charity, which is wrong in this day and age. Most of these people that serve their country one way or another, and we are having to stand there with our hand out.
Numbers have steadily increased, and we really noticed a spike after Christmas. I think the reality of fuel bills, of credit cards bills post-Christmas hit. We have seen more numbers come, and we've seen them from working guys, whether it's NHS, you can see by the lanyards that come in here. We're suddenly reaching people that wouldn't have come beforehand.
Well, Selsey is officially now the poorest area in Chichester district, and I think the COVID emergency and now the cost of living crisis has uncovered a lot of need.
Your life can change in a heartbeat. I mean, I never see this happening to my family. You can either give up or you can keep swimming. I choose to keep swimming.
And there's a full list of warm spaces in your local area. You can find them on the BBC website. Just search for warm spaces, followed by your county for details of places taking part.